Good evening, those of you that joined us already. Good match in store for us tonight. Players are just having a knock. Should be underway within the next 5 to 10 minutes. Yeah, this is probably Paul's final knock, and then we'll get the match underway. Evening, Paul Sharp. I think it'll be a close one, this. Looking forward to it. Okay, I think these two are finally about to lag. Paul's been using Phil's cue for the last 5 minutes, I think. Okay, so we're underway. Looks like Phil's going to take this lag. Yes. Okay, whiting off the break. See you later, dude. See you later. Paul takes yellows. I don't think he wanted to, but he has. There's no registered game for. So, some looks of things. Okay, sorry, few network issues, but I think I'm back with you now. Looks like everything's stabilised. So Phil looking pretty good to take the first frame. Oh, yeah, he just needed to make sure he got off of that. Now then, Paul, you got to drop this in. Yeah, that's not so bad.
Good evening, Mr. Norris.
Evening. I think we're stabilised now by the looks of things.
We are, yep. Just a few blips to start with. Fingers crossed.
Yes.
So interesting game again. Another two newbies, Paul Camplin, Phil Noon.
Yeah, new to the stream.
I think it's a fair game to be on. You know, from what I've seen of them both. We got the colours wrong way around, haven't we? We might have done because we had a bit of a technical.
No, I don't think I had. Did I?
Just seeing what it says there. Colours wrong.
Oh, sorry. Maybe.
Like Phil's on yellows.
Maybe potted one of each. I saw a yellow go in from Paul. Cheers, Paul Shark.
Yep, new players entering the Cats. Some interesting games, so we might get some action with the Cat 1 and 2 players.
Oh, I think he's just come past it. It's been unlucky there.
Has he left Phil the yellow? Looks like he has, doesn't it? Looks like it passes there.
It's a really nice shot.
Yeah, we'll just change the camera angle, just show you a little bit of something else. Have you got A embedded with microchips?
That's it. I think we're back.
Busy night tonight, Darren.
Yeah, it is now.
It's going to get busier as well, yeah. We've had a couple of quiet Thursdays, haven't we?
Yeah, this is a very busy
nice
Thursday.
to see it back to where it is. Some shooters are waiting in the wings. Got Mark Luke just waiting for somebody to walk in with a cue in his hand. Always on the lookout for the game is Mark Luke, if you're out there listening. Yeah, we've seen how bad you are. Ryan Bodsworth's just got out of rehab. Ryan Bodsworth's just got out of rehab. Right, so
good chance for Paul.
Phil Noon takes the first frame. Phil's been out of the game for a lot of years. Former club owner, Triangle Pool club owner in Wakefield. Good lad. You know, a top mate. I've known him a lot of years. Steady away player, but when you've been missing for 10 years and you play one league match a week, you get to become a little bit rusty.
Yeah, just a touch.
And Paul Camplin is an avid supporter of Action. He loves it, doesn't he?
He loves it, yeah. Always offers a bias of beer.
Yeah. He's got his tag up there. He's got a fax coming through. That's a nice little shot, is that? And it's absolutely
really
perfect.
Nice shot.
Oh, we get a nice bounce as well. Lovely. Probably just bounced a little bit further than he thought, but he can
drop this in.
Well, yeah, he can do. Steady Eddie, if he drops in, he might even come high up and put the black in the.
Yeah, he's dropped it.
Yeah,
needs to drop.
He's missed it.
Yeah, he's there. I thought that would miss. Yeah.
Yes, we've just sussed a little one out there. So he levels up the match, just Paul Camplin. 2 Cat 7 players, and it looks, from what I've seen on the first 2 games, it looks very evenly matched. We've got a little subsidiary event going on tonight on the outside tables. A £5 a man knockout. It was going to be £2, but all the lads have decided to make it £5.
Make it interesting.
Yeah, decent prize money. So that'll be running alongside Action Night every Thursday now, unless otherwise stated on the Action Night page. So if you do want to get involved, it's for Cats 5, 6, 7 and 8 players, this one, and we will probably throw some in for Cats 1, 2, 3 and 4 players, a £20 or something like that.
Yeah. They don't want to play for little money, do they?
No. Well, Phil's knocking his alcoholic beverage back. He's doesn't look very nervous, does he? I think he's past the nerve stage. A real A drinker, but he's on the side who he looks at it. Which good is that scoreboard on table? Yeah, we've got a new. Yeah, looks good, that, doesn't it? Yeah, I think Phil's gonna get first chance here, isn't he? You know what, you don't touch the red over the bottom left. Just a bit wayward with the white there. He's got a shot on the yellow into the bottom right. Yeah, I think he's got that. It needs a good stroke and it needs a good cueing. Oh, wind is open tonight, mate. It must be warm in here.
It's pretty warm.
It's a nice shot from Phil. Puts him back. He's got a shot into the left centre. He might be able to hold this as well if he can just hold for them. Yeah, if he can hold for the one, for the middle of the 3 yellows into the bottom left. Steady do. He might even decide to come off the top rail here. Oh, he's just running away. It might have been better to go up and down, get nearer to your work.
Yeah, this ain't easy.
No. He might even play the yellow now towards the bottom left and just play it dead weight to take control. If he gets the pot, all good. If he doesn't, he's taking control of that corner pocket. Good, and he potted it well, to be fair. Left himself a nice little angle as well. He can punch this in, screw it back, put the bottom of the yellow in the same pocket. I think this is a shot he's got to play into. He's got to. I mean, if he plays that angle, does it go into the bottom left?
Yeah,
the 2 yellows together.
Just to make it up there. Takes the pocket.
Paul's got some work to do here. He's got skill shots, he's got angles, but his first shot's not easy. Played the right shot, and the red's going to block him as well.
That's
good. He's just left the yellows, so you might just see Phil developing these two now. And he'll just take the cue ball if he can to the back of the reds, so he's got no shot on reds. Just take the cue ball to the bottom rail, ideally off the bottom rail and right behind the red. And then the Reds can't go nowhere, and he's leaving Phil for next time. So a good safety shot here. Played it well. Now that's pressure. Good shot. So it's what we thought were going to be quick fire. There's another tactical back one. We know how to pick them, don't we?
Yes.
So Phil, he needs to make. Paul needs to make a big shot or the good hiding place. He might as well go for the pot really from there, and he has, and he's not got it. And he's not got the snooker either, does.
No.
Big chance now for Phil New, but this has got to be delicate because these cushions, they're not forgiving. It's a 2-shot, was it? Did he get fouled? Did he there? Paul did the break dish, did he? Happy days. Ideally, Phil would love to pot this yellow.
Evening, Sophie.
Oh, he can see the bottom yellow, so he's going to play dead weight. And he's got off the bottom rail and knocked the red out of the way near the yellow. He's missed it. Now then, it does give Paul a chance. I think he might just resign to the fact that he might play the plant red onto red over towards the bottom left and just cover the pockets. If he decides to go, he needs to be getting it. And he's not got. If that runs, it might save him. He might have just got away with it, you know.
Yeah, I don't think he's got a shot.
No, he's not left. As he left Phil off the one over the bottom right, can he come off the cushion first and pot that one?
Yeah, Joe will be updating on the knockout as the night goes on. No technical way of doing it, I'm afraid.
Yep. Sophie Camplin cheering on her dad. Good evening, Sophie. Bull Shark in the booth here as well, talking to us. Oggy, as always. Oi, oi, oi. Joe Latisse. Any chance of updates on the knockout as well, please? Yep, as they come through, Joe will let you know. Daz is on now. He's playing a prelim against Lee Richardson. I think he's actually 1-0 down at the moment. So he's got to try and get the red in front of the yellow. But he's leaving a break ball straight away. That's a good shot. That's a clever shot. That's a clever shot. He'd be a bit unlucky if it's a touching ball, but it does give Paul a chance. He's going to flick off this and make sure the yellow hits the rail and just tuck him behind the red. Delicate little shot. Yeah. Now then, he's thrown down the gauntlet there. One each now, Daz Latisse and Lee Richardson. So Paul's put himself back in this game. Phil's got some thinking to do here. I'd still be tempted if I were Phil to play the plant and then screw across into it and get around the back of it. If he plays this shot he's playing and he just plays dead weight, he's still leaving the yellow in trouble. And he might knock the ball in over the bottom right. If he's going to play that, I suggest that yellow might pass. Yeah, he's played it in such a way that the yellow he could have played next time in front of the red.
Have a little look.
Yeah. It's tight, isn't it?
Yeah, it's very tight.
But cushion first, maybe. But a big chance now. I feel he's taking the wrong ball there. I definitely would have took the red long. Been a good tactical little battle this frame, you know. Both played some clever shots.
Probably both old EPA players, so they know what to do.
God, right up your school, isn't it? Knowledge. That driver and that's 6-0.
That was a little bit unlucky.
Craig New, good afternoon, good evening, sir. Long time no see, Craig. He did retire years ago. He's back. Both players sweating it out for this frame. I'd say Reds are definitely in control of the frame.
They are now.
Look on the scores, Michael 6-4 up against Trott. And it's looking close. Chris Wood 3 up against Lou Wheelhouse. Matt Driver 6-0 down against Dan Mack. It's a shot.
It's pretty decent.
That looked good, didn't it? He's done well as Paul to get in this game, hasn't he?
Yep.
He's been backing the wall all the frame, and he's just but I tell you what, come on, you
cursed him. No, don't even go there. You absolutely cursed him on that.
Good Craig, take it, Mickey. He snapped. This frame's still going on, the old fudges.
Yeah.
Now then, I don't think he can hold the white here, can he?
Nah, I don't think
unless he goes round the world. It is very busy. Dan Mack and Irish on this game. $7-0. What time did they start? They've been playing half an hour?
No, longer.
An hour?
Yeah, been playing an hour.
Yeah. It's going to be over. We'll probably have that for the knockout, another knockout table.
Yeah? Yeah, get it going, yeah.
As well, haven't we? Yeah, if you do want to get involved in the cats, or even if you are in a category, depending what cat you are, you can get in the weekly knockout. The weekly knockout is looks like it's going to be a £5 a man now, and cats 5, 6, 7, 8 can play in that one. That's every Thursday. It starts at 7:30. Unless you've got a challenge match on Action Direct, then obviously you have to concentrate on that match. And Michael Firth, I think he just they haven't updated, have they got the scoreboard? 6-5. Yeah, that's a close game. Michael Firth, Paul Trott. Everybody's in full flow. It might become a 3-man job soon, this.
Telling you.
Yeah, there's another
busy
edition tonight. We've got the magic pen. We haven't used it, have we?
Use the magic pen yet? Not left himself the easiest shot.
No, it's not easy. He's also going to have to take the black long. But he could play, if he gets right behind the black, he could play the black in such a way, if he runs a white further up the table, he leaves nothing but a plant.
Yeah, he leaves a difficult shot.
Yeah, obviously the harder you hit it, it might come off the pocket if it rattles, and it might go safe. But I think that's the shot for Phil. Right behind it. He's taking his time. I think he could play the passing double now.
Yeah,
you know, like into the left centre, leave the cue ball right top of the table.
It's difficult.
Yeah, you've got options. I think that's what he's going to play now. If he gets the pace right, he's not going to leave a lot.
He's got it.
That's a cue ball.
Get out of the way, we can't see.
Where's the cue ball? Nice.
Okay.
Good double that. It travelled that white ball, didn't it?
It did, yeah.
Good double there from Phil. 2-1. Race to 11 and £100. Matches black ball tonight, guys, on the stream table. The scores are scrolled across the top of the screen on the outside tables. And the little weekly knockout is underway as well. And Dazzler Tees and Lee Richardson are 2 apiece, so they're playing the final frame decider. Lewis Outer making his IPA Tour debut. Can't beat it for experience, but fair play for giving it a go. Good evening, Roger. 2 apiece, Joe. What's going off? I don't know where to look.
It is a 4-man job. Yeah, I like that shot from Paul.
Roger, no, actually, no vodka on my birthday, mate. I haven't had an alcoholic drink since World Championships, so I've been pretty good, mate. I've got the Masters Tour this weekend, so I'm trying to keep it fresh for it.
Yeah, nice return.
Good evening, Timothy. How are you, mate? Right. Yep, it's just got the shot there. It's very old schoolish game, isn't it? Very.
Yeah. Good shot there from Phil. Chips it in the middle, but has he got a shot? He might be able to see the yellow near the black, and he might a thin clip and put it across to the left centre. I can't guarantee that shot, so a good save probably. I think that's all he's got. Tim will keep an eye on him.
So
So we will have another table available shortly. Dan Max smashing Mark Driver 8-0, race 9 for a bag of crisps. Yeah, you've got to keep an eye on Craig every time, yeah. You don't know when to quit. Michael Firth, Trott have a little battle there on the new scoreboard they're using tonight. Pink technology.
Yes.
Updating the scores, it sounds. Tough little shot. He might be taking the yellow at the top end and hiding. Yeah, that's a good shot from Phil.
I didn't want it on the cushion.
No, he's killed the yellow. And he's left the red. It looked like he was going to... I don't think he could hit as much of the yellow as he thought. He's left both reds in the corner, so... Stun this in. Daz Latisse won his match against Lee Richardson, 3-2.
And you go, Joe. Daz is through.
Yeah, we missed a frame there. We're just a little bit busy on the off tables tonight. Yep, so we progressed Joe to the next round. He'll be playing Darren Norris. Daz Latisse and Darren Norris. Frame 5 in the stream table. Paul Camplin, Phil Noon, 2-2. It's Phil to break.
Quite a soft break, but he's potting balls.
Yes. 10 on that table. I've noticed if you take a little bit of sting out of the backswing, you get...
Do split.
They still split nice, don't they?
Time it well.
Yeah. Sometimes you can put a bit too much juice onto it and balls fly everywhere, but don't seem to find a pocket.
Fly everywhere and all find themselves back where they started.
Sophie Camplin gets into a piece. She's sat at home watching her dad play. Six 0, Jesus. Yep. Phil gets onto yellows. They're all good.
Chris, you got myself, Darren, and you got Andy Appleton as well.
Leah under the radar. Good shot there. Had a good chance here, hasn't he?
Yeah, he has.
Just the yellow near the black is a little bit. Does it pass into the bottom left?
Have a quick look.
Probably does. The way he's going for it. On our screen, it's saying no, but it changes, doesn't it? Chris Clipson, good evening, pal. Commentary tonight is myself, Andy Appleton, and Darren Norris. Good evening, mate.
Good evening.
Didn't see you in the chat box, Chris, with all that weight you've been losing.
I think he's got to move this black or this red or the yellow. He's got to move one of them.
If he's got an angle to move it, then that's the shot. It needs a little flick on the black, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Which should be a good shout, Darren, to be fair. If you're in the watching the stream, if you've got any questions for us or you want to know what's coming up or how to get involved, drop us a line. Just catching the eye line. Lou Wheelhouse has won a frame.
Won a frame.
And, Dan Macken driver must be very close to a finish.
I think that, yeah, there's only a few balls on that table. Yeah, I think he tried to pinch a bit of that bucket there. Paul Sharp, the score's going across the top of your screen right now. Dan's winning 8-0. Nice one, Chris.
Yeah, if you do want to look at the scores on the outside tables, are scrolling across the top of your screen.
Yes, Paul Sharp. And Dan's just missed the black. Right, what we're missing here. I think that was a whitewash to Dan Mack.
Yep, Danny Driver, Mark Driver should have said.
That should change. That should change.
Yeah. Yes, it's a Dan Mack. 9-0.
9-0.
How'd you like that? How'd you like your eggs in the morning? Scrambled.
It's hard to win a World Rules game 9-0.
Very hard. And what? 9-0 in an hour and 20 minutes. Pretty good.
Right, I'll be back with you in a minute. Just got to go and play me knockout.
Right, I'll try and get back to the game as quick as possible on the stream as well. We're trying to do the knockout at the same time, and my co-pilot Darren's been drawn out to play, so it's going to get a little bit tricky for the next 15-20 minutes. Yeah. 9-0. Yeah. I missed that frame there. Right, we missed that frame there. 3-2 to Phil Noon. Big break there from Paul Camplin. Red's got a big chance on Reds here. Just going to drop this in dead weight. Just pulled it back a little bit, and he's just created a little bit of an angle, but he's going to run this in, and the yellow's going to help him toward the white. But as he covered the red, drop-ins for Paul. This is a little bit tricky. Good queuing required for this one. Just drop it in dead weight, nice and straight. Good pot. Now then, will he play? If he'd have run that through a little bit better, he could have potted one in the bottom right and got the black out. Where now he's got to play. He's got to stun up and put the black in the same pocket. So he wants to get a good white here. It's good enough. It gives him a good clear shot. He's not got it. That would have been another break dish, but always tricky when you roll them, slow rolling. You might have better to play that a little bit more pace and just punch it in. But it's a big ask for yellows from here. Firth, Paul, Trott, 7-6. The outside table, Chris Wood, 6-1 up against Lou Wheelhouse. He's having a bit of a nightmare over the last few weeks. Some work to do. I think he might have left this an outside edge off the rail at least. It's a tricky shot. He might just put a little bit of right hand side on this to swerve it around the yellow. And hopefully just clip the black in. So we've got to get it right. I think that's a good shot. That's a good shot. Oh, a little bit more juice on that one. We're in. Massive pressure on Phil now. Not a lot he can do here. He can't leave any angle, any up and down. He's got to leave more than a one cushion escape because it's going to be too easy. So we might be forced to try and pull a miracle out here and grab it out of the net. If he gets this finish, then that's off to him because it's not an easy one at all. He's got to try and, if he plays that shot, he's got to stop the up and down because it's going to be too easy. He ideally needs to be touching the. No, I'm pretty sure he's left a straightforward shot there. Just one cushion. Can't see ball missing this one. I'll tell you what, he might have missed it. I'm very surprised. He'll be disappointed with that, will Paul? Just a one cushion escape, just didn't quite get the angle right. Right, sorry about the language there, Mr. Spencer. Yep. Yep. So slow match this, but Phil's give yourself a chance, but the black's sitting pretty. So he's just got to get it right, Phil. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure he can drop this in and get around the back of this yellow and then a good angle. If he can't, then he might have to play bottom on it and knock the other yellow across towards the top right. He doesn't want to catch the yellow on the way through because it'll square up and it could go safe. So he's going to make this clean. Just taking his time on this. He has caught the yellow. That was the problem. He'd have been better off if he knew he was going to hit into the yellow. He'd been better off like stunning it across, not the yellow across the top right. Makes the finish a little bit more tricky now. The yellow on the rail should now probably be his last ball. So if he can play the one in the open into the bottom left, screw the cue ball back out, and hope for getting good shape. He's rattled it, and that's going to concede the frame without a doubt there. It should be levelling the match should Paul. And he has done, as expected. So it's 3 frames all. 12 to break. Here we go here. Oh, the little punch break off the old side there. Gets the ball off the break and he's got a chance on yellow. So young Phil Noon's going to be taking yellows for sure. Puts him on there. Outside tables. Paul Trott takes the lead against Michael Firth. A little nudge there might have helped him. That he can play the yellow now into the bottom right and just run onto the red. He might even be able to avoid the red. Let's just have a look at the other angle. Yeah, I think he might be able to get past the red here. Just drop it in dead weight. If he can't, then he can play half ball onto the red and knock the red away, leaving the yellow into the right centre. As you're looking at it. Just going to get this shot right. Doesn't want to slide past it. Maybe. Well, I'm not sure he wanted it in like that. He might have left nothing there. He might have left a double. I'm not sure. He can't put it clean from sure. Yeah, Phil Noon back 80. Enjoying it again. Action night, gets them all out. He might be able to play this double back. Little cross and get a white. I think that's the only shot he's got. Oh, I'll tell you what, he wasn't far away. Leads Paul a good chance now on reds. But the first shot, he's got a couple of problem balls. Definitely the one on the right side rail. Nice little shot there, just got a good angle. Just punch it back out. Fetch it 3 or 4 inches off the rail, don't do anything stupid. Once the balls are open, Paul's very quick at making up his mind, which is good. Right. Paul Camplin takes another frame. Eating up a little bit now this match. Both players a little bit settled into the games now. Not a lot between them though. I think the category is bang on. Both Cat 7s. We had a little bit quiet on the commentary tonight, what we normally are. Darren's playing in the knockout, and I've got to try and update the knockout and also run this as well. So if it does go a little bit quiet, we're still here. So as long as you can see the pictures and we update the scores, I'm sure you'll be very happy. Yeah, Paul's a very good player, Paul Shark, in the open play. He doesn't mess about. So again, the board's a little bit congested there. He seemed to drop this yellow in. Very attacking player is Paul. I'd be inclined to take the red into the centre and split the bunch. There's not a lot to lose by doing it. That's what he has tried, but he's missed the pot. But there's still not a lot there. Not a lot of damage done there. Come on, Camplin, Chris Grimshaw. Good evening, mate. Plenty of things happening on a Thursday night in the Rose. Get yourself down if you're not involved in a personal head-to-head challenge match on action night. There's a little knockout for the Cat players. If you're in Cat 5, 6, 7, 8, you can get in the knockout, £5 a man every Thursday. We will be doing other knockouts for Cats 1, 2, 3 and 4 players as we get everything underway, so there'll be plenty for everybody. So it's an advantage to be involved in the Cats. And there's another King of the Cats coming up very soon. Just looking for available dates. Yep, just a new. Got a shot here. Does it go inside the yellow into the bottom right? This good shot required. That's close, very close. Got a chance now as Phil. Still not easy. Will he take the yellow into the top left and just swing back out? It'd be ideally where the cue ball is now. If he does, I feel he's got. If he's going for a finish, which he should be doing, he should be taking it. Taking it now. So he covers the pocket there, and Reds take control of this frame. He's got some thinking to do here as Phil again. He's been in this situation a couple of times now. He's got obviously a foul shot, so he's got two shots. Got to develop the black. And that's okay. Maybe just run a little bit further than he thought. The pace has caught him out. So this is in the lap of the gods now. He can clip this in, but if he runs into the yellow, he doesn't want to be moving it. Ideally, he wants to hold on to a red. This is not easy. He's missed the shot, but what's he left? Got a fair chance here. There's Paul. He's got a dodgy red near the yellow towards the bottom right, but he's got balls to develop that. That sounds a little bit wrong, no? He's got the balls to develop it. So Red, good chance now. He's in the driving seat. It's a clever shot if he gets a red. Opens it up, but he's blocked the red at the top right, the top left, sorry. Now then he's put himself in a little bit of trouble here. Would have been better off playing that with a little bit more pace and knocking his red in, but he can't go game now. Gives Phil a lifeline, does that? Busy night tonight in the club, absolutely buzzing it is. Looked a little bit pacey. Now then, there's a shot here for Paul if he sees it. Outside edge off the red, run the white to the yellow, knock the red in over the top pocket. But he's played it a little bit different. But he was never getting a good white. If he'd have played the outside edge, he was guaranteed to be on the red in the top right after that shot. So basically, he's put himself in a lot of trouble here. He needs to pot his way out. That's not a bad shot, but it's not there. He's left full of plant if he wants to play the plant. I'm not sure if the yellow passes the reds through the gap. If it doesn't, you'll see him playing yellow onto yellow. If he plays a 1 over the top left, that suggests the yellow does pass. I don't know if I can change the angle, and if it'll show me much more. And there it might do. So he's just lost the white. He's just fighting the battle of the pace of the table. Is Phil? It's only 4-3. We're race to 11. A lot of work to do. He must play because he's raising his back arm up. This shot's a lot more difficult now. You don't want to catch. He might catch it off a red onto red and pot it. Yeah, he's tried that. He made it difficult, but I'll tell you what, he might have got away with that, you know. Paul is scratching his head. He can't believe it. He's got away with it. The Dick Turpin on the bays there. A wry smile from Phil. Lady look, the pool gods were on his side. He might just about to swerve this little drop in. No, he's tried to make something happen and it didn't. But he's got a good white. He's making it work. Double, he's lost the white ball. There's Phil. He's going to drop. John Virgo would be shouting, "Where's the white ball going?" It should be framed now. If I were Paul, I would play the red near the middle pocket, rail first, into the not the yellow in, and he's not doing a lot of travelling. And he's not doing it, but he should do. Play the red inside, not the yellow in. Red will come away from the pocket and he's guaranteed to be on the other red. So he's seen it now. That's it. Good little shot. Just drop this in. Both these balls should be going in the same pocket. He's played the kiss instead. He's okay. He'll be happy enough with that. Yep. It's going to be 5-3 Paul Camplin. He's still playing his Daz, Joe. I'll just I'm not sure on the score now because they're playing on the table down the other end at Club Joe, but I'll try and find out as soon as I can, mate. I'm just when Darren gets back into commentary box. I think he's just got beat, Joe, to be fair. 3-1 to Darren Norris here. Daz is out.
Right, back with you guys. Just updated the outside score, 9-2. 9-2 to Chris. Players have left us for a bit. Sorry, Joe, just knocked Daz out. Okay, Phil's back, so we'll be underway again in a couple of minutes.
Yeah, we just missed that game, Joe, because he was playing on the table just as we asked, and they shook hands. Darren beat him 3 frames to 1.
Good potter though, doesn't miss anything.
So it's still going well in the knockout tonight, and it's gone quite quick, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's
just keeps things, keeps some people busy, gets them involved.
Plenty of turnout for it as well.
Yeah, brilliant.
£5 each. Don't mind losing that sort of money, do you?
Well, you get the practice out of it, don't you? You get a little bit of match practice on top of that.
Makes you think about things a little bit more.
Yeah.
What's he on? Looks like he's going to be taking reds, yeah. Oh, yellows, sorry. So he goes on the yellows.
Yeah. There's so much going on tonight. I think we need 2 more volunteers for the commentary booth, don't you?
No, I think we're already coming to. I think we need somebody to take control of the tournament.
Yeah.
Once the draw's done, it's quite easy.
Tournament.
I've done it like that, but if I'd have put it on there, it's just so easy.
Yeah, tournament and outside scores. So any volunteers?
Yeah. Tournament director.
Any volunteers, get in touch. Andy's commentating into a bottle of water.
I've still done it.
Yeah.
Been a little bit unlucky there, hasn't he?
Needed a flick and he hasn't got one.
I know, I feel like we need a flick. So I think, as he called a touching ball there, it's just like flick off the outside edge, but he's got to bury the cue ball here. He's going to come off the side rail and play the plant.
He's coming back again.
So it must be a touching ball if he's playing that.
Yeah, he's going to. Tell you what.
I'll tell you what, he's played a decent shot there, you know.
He's going to be over the moon with that.
Yeah, he's left a shot, but it's a tough one into the top left.
Oh, what a shot.
Oh, he played it well. He cued it well, didn't he?
Yeah, I thought that was in. Yeah, Chris, it's only us that run it really on a Thursday. It's pretty busy.
Yeah, sometimes we have guest commentators in when he's available, and they're learning and doing well. Yeah, well, nip and tuck there. That match could be over in no time as well.
Yeah, he's on the hill. Yeah, Stream Game's the slowest one tonight.
Yeah. Justin and
don't know what Justin's laughing at.
Nooney's having a little battle on there. This is a good chance for Phil to pull a frame back into it. 2 drop-ins really, and the black should be nailed on in the top centre. Good to see Daz in the house tonight.
Yeah, Phil's got a good chance here.
Yeah, he's going to dead weight this. He can just run to the red and hold on the red. Oh, he's Mr. Red. Oh, he's okay. He's tall enough to get queuing over this. I'd say Monty's must be 6'6". So he's going to jack it up a little bit and just drop it in. Got to be careful. He won't foul that red on with his cue. Don't expect him to miss this, but you never know. It's Thursday night. Yeah, he's made it. Takes one back, 5-4. Race to 11. It's a good game between them.
Yeah.
Could be another one that goes the distance. It's always a stream table that goes close.
It really is.
Every other's like done and dusted. Seems to be enjoying his comeback game, does Phil?
Yeah, does he still play in the league?
He plays for this team.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm sure I've seen him in here before.
Yeah, he just plays once a week.
Yeah.
His sons run the Thursday team and the Thursday league, so he just comes out for a beer with his sons or what have you. So we have a winner in the outside tournament to progress to the semi-finals, and it's Justin Riley.
Michael Firth takes the win. Yeah, that'd be lovely, Chris, thanks.
Well, this is going to be a messy frame, that's for sure. Unless something drastic happens to either player. Got some work to do. A little bit hectic tonight, guys. Do apologise that we haven't been as much in the commentary box as we probably should have been. A lot of things happening. More than welcome, Chris. You'll enjoy it, mate. A lot of good lads in here, pal. They all love the banter, love the game. Where are we? Reds have got a little bit of work to do around that bottom area and the top right. It's going to take a good finish as this. He's tried to play into the yellow. Got a little bit of a squeak, but I'm not sure he can get a skill shot out of the black on that angle. He's got a clip back into the bottom right with the red, and it's going around the angles. He's got to take that on now. Wouldn't be a bad shot just to roll it over the bottom right, to be fair. Not sure what he's doing here. Yeah, just developing. Just biding his time, getting a better angle, I suppose, on it. Good shot from Paul, clever shot. But he has left a skill shot on the black now, so you might see Phil knocking these reds in and playing the black onto the yellow and follow through on the black. Little skill shot to take the frame, it's there. It's playable now. I'm not sure. Phil's been out of the game a while. I'm pretty sure he does know there's a skill shot. No, he doesn't. He's played a good white though. That's not enough. He probably doesn't know the skill shot. Again, he's got to take it on. He's got to go now as Phil. He doesn't understand the rules, I don't think, because any player would be going reds all out and skill shot in the black. Yeah, Darren's playing another match now, Joe. Nice to see Daz back in the club playing. So Phil, yeah, he's missed a trick here. He's going to try and hide the white behind the red at the top in balk. He's got to be careful he doesn't go in off. If he's got the pace, just underhit it. It's not quite on line, but obviously he's put himself in a little bit of bother. It's a good shot there from Paul. He's going to be playing the plant now. Take these two at the top right. Oh yeah, hit it hard enough. The enough hasn't helped Phil there. It's made it a little bit more tricky with the red going where it is, but I don't think that's going to be staying there too long. You can see Paul here, if he wanted, he can just come off put the white ball on the line, come off the back rail, flick the red out of the way, and then go with one, obviously with the one shot anyway, because 2 shots don't carry in black ball. Well, that's the shot for me. Back heel the red back out off the rail, take it into play, and then just mop up the yellows and black. He hasn't seen it. It was definitely the shot. He's going for a... Yeah, it's still okay, it's not bad. You'll see him play the yellow into the bottom right, and he'll come off the side rail, play the yellow near the bottom rail, and play it in the same pocket, I would have thought. And he's not doing it, but that's what he should be doing. In his own little way, he's got to take the yellow out of the top right now. It's okay, got a good angle. Play these 2 yellows into the bottom right. Just come a little bit wide on that ball. Just dead weight it. He might even play a little bit more conviction and come across. He's missed the pot. That's a chance Phil didn't expect. We're only just around about the halfway mark in this match. Been playing 1 hour 51 minutes. And we've got the average frame times. The last couple of frames have been long ones, 13-minute frames, 7-8. So you're averaging around about 9 minutes a frame, which is fairly long really for these 2 players. Great cut, good cue action there. He's actually ripped into that one, and he hasn't cued a ball like that since 1984. That's when he had an action. That were rolling back the years for Phil Noon. Needs a good stroke on this one. Tell you what, he's overdone it. Wow, he's cueing well. He's cueing too well. And he's got to be careful here. Can he nip the black just nice and steady, make a rail and snooker him so he stops a 1 railer? It's a little bit tough. And if he does play this shot and he doesn't get it right again, it's 1 cushion, but we've seen Paul miss one of them earlier. He might play the black towards the yellow. Well, he's basically said there you go, up and down. This could follow through, or he could absolutely knuckle himself if he plays dead weight, or he might miss it, and he's missed it again. He's done that twice now. So probably Phil Noon realised that he's already missed one up and downer, and Paul won't be happy with that. That's 2 of them he's missed. So, set it up, in or over, happy days. It's going to be levelling the Devils. Levels your Devils, 5 apiece. And the last couple of frames have gone wayward. Paul had a chance in both of them frames. So he's just having a toilet break, he's Phil. So, making it, Paul will be thinking, game on. A long way to go yet.
Back is Phil, so we'll be underway shortly again on the stream table. 5-all, race to 11. And it's Phil to break. There we go. Likes to catch the second ball down as Phil, a little bit of a cut break, and it's soured. That's the problem with that break. When you get them good, it's nice. On these tables, it probably is a nice break to play, but you've still got the cue ball's getting kissed by that many reds, you just don't know where it's going. So it's ball in hand, and Paul will be happy to get this under his belt, this frame. Just one ball tied up, the yellow and red together, hovering around the blue spot just past there. Probably develop that. It does go. Lots of options. First shot's a free shot. So he'll work his way around it now. He'll have already planned it out, Paul. Steady little shot, just kissed into the ball, and he's not got the best of angles. He's got to watch the centre pocket with the cue ball here. Played it well, but he's lost the white. So he's from being in a good position early, he's under pressure. I'm not sure what he can do. He might just clip this yellow and go for it in the middle, but it's not easy by any means. Sorry about the language on the league mix there, just picked it up on screen. I missed that there, but I tell you what, there must have been some finish. Great finish. 6-5 and it's Paul to break. Well done, mate. Sorry for the language there, Mr. Driver having a little outburst. So resumes the lead, 6-5, getting towards the business end, or the business part of the match. Every frame counts. Balls flying, is a better break. Again, couple of balls tied up. Black's tied up. Red and yellow at the top's tied up. So, this is another frame, and they've got a big break, but nothing really there. He's going to take the yellows and try and take control of the frame. It's the only shot he's got. Very attacking his Paul, but I think he'll be bailing out now. He went for it. He went for it. He might have left. Yeah. Not saying full. He might play the double near the black, the red double red back across. A little bit of cat and mouse, just trying to develop it, and yellows are getting there. Phil's going for a big finish here on red. I thought he might just roll that in front of the yellow. Going to play the double with looks of it now. Brave finish. Because he's opening up the black for the yellows as well here. Got the double kiss, but he's not the yellow safe. And tied another yellow up on their ball. So, playing an attacking shot, but it's turned out to be a decent save. Paul again just developing the balls. That's the right way to play. Doesn't want that in. We'll keep dropping for Phil. Seems to be enjoying his save on the stream, so does Paul. Paul's normally matches is normally done and dusted and away by now, but this is he's in the game here. Not the best cover shot from Phil. Definitely quickened up his game as Paul. Cue ball's close, but should have pull up. Just in time yet. Well, I'll be happy with that with Phil. Good shot. You might see if you can come off the back rail and kiss it out. That's what you'll be looking for. Get it out of the way. He's not comfortable with that one, so I'll bring the other yellow out. I think if Phil's going to take this match down, I think he's got to play a little bit safe. Phil should be getting the red out. The cue ball. Oh, it was close that. Off the back, off the side rail. A little bit of pace. No, he's not happy again. We'll play this off the yellow. He's tried it. Tried to play it off the yellow and develop. He's missed the yellow. And Paul's got some work to do here. He might even play the plant and kiss into the yellow, come across. I think where the red and black's tied up, I think I'll be looking just to get this yellow out. Will he play the double? Ooh, that was close. Right, we have his first finalist in the outside tournament on the flyer tonight, and Alex Manson progresses to the final, beating Darren Norris 3-0. So you're going to see Paul get this bad yellow out, just flick it out. Oh, he's going to be at a lefty angle. Phil's got the bad red tied up with the yellow. Manpoon. I don't think he's got the angle to get the bad yellow, red yellow to split him after this shot. He'll have to be really thin. Just going to miss it. So he's got one more chance. And he hasn't really got an angle. That might go off the yellow. Oh, I'll tell you what, nearly a result there. A shot he could. I'd be playing if I were in top left. It would be a little bit of check side and going back into the end, breaking it out. I don't think he's left a back double. Unless he can see the one over the bottom left. He'd be probably doubling the red back across towards the top right. Yeah, Chucky's playing now against Justin Riley in the semi-finals in the knockout. He's double this red back across. Happy days if it goes in. No, it's got to drop in front of the yellow, and it's just made it. So a little bit of pressure on him. Player blocker, and he's not blocked it, and his left fella squeak. So I think he can only just play this red and screw the cue ball back into the left hand side of the table towards the top centre, but not too far to leave a shot on the red. The way he's playing it, it looks like he can pop the one in the bottom corner, but surely not the shot. He's got to try and get out. If he plays this and gets a bad contact on the yellow, he could be snookered. So maybe just roll this over the pocket. If it goes in, he's in trouble. He might just get an outside edge of this red, but it needs a good shot. Good shot required from Phil. He can't see much of the red, and all he can do is drop it in. It's that far in the jaws and take a long black. Well, he needs a good white. He's got to bounce because he could be snookered. And he is. Just where he didn't want to be. He was playing for the double on the black. So it's going to be a fairly long game. Is this 2 hours 13 minutes, and they've only played 11 frames. 13-14 minutes of frames, quite long. In fact, it's very long. Made contact with the black, but I feel that this could be his last shot in this frame. It's just dropped a bit awkward on the side, on the bottom rail, but he'll definitely be going for him. Clever little shot, leaving the bottom twos. Either one of them gives him good passageway to the black ball. Oh, he didn't go for it. He tried to leave that out, but I'm not sure why he didn't want to pot it. Now he's left himself a tougher shot. And it could go wrong, and it has. So he'd just be floating off this one. Fin clip on the yellow, take the cue ball to the top rail, and only leave full of double. But he hasn't played it too well. Phil might even roll up to this black and leave him an up and downer. Phil again could play the cue ball to the left hand side of the table and leave nothing on the yellow.
Yeah, Tim, Chuck just beat Justin, so it is...
Oh, he's nearly got it in the centre, but he's played the right shot.
Who's the final?
That's a clever shot from Phil.
Who's the final?
Alex Manson playing the winner, Chucky and Justin Riley.
Chucky's just won.
So it's Chucky and Alex in the final.
Chucky, Alex final.
That'll be best of 7, that'll be. What time are we on yet? Sorry about that, just missed the last frame there.
Right, sorry, lots of people chatting tonight.
Right, well, we missed anything. 7-5 to Paul.
This has turned out to be a long match.
Yes.
But one good thing, in about 6 months' time, we'll know.
That was a really nice double.
Yeah,
that was an
it's good to let them have a go on it, though.
Everyone's got to have a go on stream.
Yeah,
It's not, you can't just have the best games on all the time.
Yeah, definitely.
And to be fair to these two, this is their final, isn't it?
And action night, to be fair, if you look who actually play on action night, it's usually cats 4s, 5s, 6s, 7s and 8s.
Yeah.
Very rare with a cat 1-2 player on, or 3. So basically, they deserve the chance, and that's what it's about. Liam wants a stream game. What are you chatting about?
Yeah, that's a lovely shot.
Got a squeak on it, Phil. If he takes him out the right way and maps it out, he's got one into the top centre. That takes him to where he wants to be on the bottom end of the table.
Yeah, Chris, I think that's why Blackpool's taken over, to be fair, mate. The frames aren't usually very long.
Yeah, I think the league match is finished, so I'll get a little bit more space on this end now.
I think that was a win to the home side.
Always. They always do well in this league. And they're just back balls about. They don't really, no, they don't hold back. It's the,
Ossett Albury, whatever.
No, it's not Ossett Albury.
Oh, isn't it?
It's Wakefield League.
Oh, okay. So it's like,
is it
world,
like, I think it's World Rules.
Is it Worlds? Okay.
A few of the lads saying tonight they've loved the sideline and knockout tonight.
Yeah, it was good. I've enjoyed
bit of a
it.
Thursday flyer.
I've enjoyed it. £5.
Well, yeah, you've had a good run. You've had a few games and semi-finalists. I think obviously as the entries go up, we can start giving semi-finalists something.
Yeah. All right. So you're not going to give me anything tonight, but next time, mate, when I don't get to the semis, then I'll get something.
35 and 15 tonight.
No, it's fine. I think that's a good way to do it.
Yeah,
get
definitely.
You there, thereabouts.
I mean, they'd have been in the club. They've got a bit of practice and go home with a little bit of profit as well. I can see it building up.
It makes the lower cats try harder. I tell you that for nothing.
Yeah.
Even Blackpool. Chris, I know where you are on the IPA table, mate, so you can't pull the wool over my eyes.
In a swinger. He's had a few sherbets again.
He's had a beer.
Don't be late in the morning, 10:30.
Get ready for get ready for a Facebook Live. I feel another Facebook Live post coming on.
Right, we're back in here. Phil's trying to hold him down, but Paul's going for everything, and he's got a good snooker there. And even if he hits this, he's going to leave Paul some sort of finish. Not easy with them two reds at the bottom of the table, but
It's unlucky there. Oh, White's in. Sorry, Andy's just having a little play with a new device.
Yeah, thought I'll have a little go with the doodler. Tony Hart in the box now, drawing his lines.
That was a nice little shot, actually. And I wouldn't be leaving that one.
No, I'd be taking this red into the bottom right and then playing to that one where the cross is.
I wouldn't be leaving that one till last.
Yeah. He needs to play onto the. He should play this. He should play the red into the bottom right, then get onto that one. Because that's what can happen.
Oh no, I think he's still okay.
He's snookered.
Is he snookered?
Yeah, if he'd have played the one he was on, just don't see it the way some people see it, other like the finishers, and I suppose that's what makes it a better game.
Could have got a lot higher up the table, couldn't he?
Yeah,
and then
he's got to swerve around us.
He's got every chance though.
Oh, he might be playing just one rail, cushion first.
Oh, don't like
cue ball's going towards the yellow if he plays one railer.
He's got it, and do you know what? That's in.
He's
okay.
alright.
He's absolutely just got to float this in. You can definitely. Would you just put the tiniest little bit of screw on this? Yeah, you can. Yeah. On this table, you can. As long as you don't play that.
For me, well, like a punch off the side rail, but and this cue ball, he's going to travel if he goes for this shot. He doesn't have to go for it really. Look where the yellows are, but
up and down.
Yeah, that's a clever shot if he gets a bounce. Bounce.
Yeah, Chris. Bad shot selection.
Well, definitely Chris. He should have played third red out into the bottom right, then played up for the top, the bottom left, and then it would have been Freeman. Steady roll up to this one. The Chinese snooker might be the play, but he's just he's a little bit firm. He's okay. Got a double kiss there. Has helped him out a bit.
He's got a shot.
He's got a shot, percentage-wise.
Yeah.
I don't think he'd be far away because he likes to knock good long balls in. Bit of a snooker player, his Paul. But he hasn't got it today.
Lucky.
And look at that.
You know what?
Left fell in perfect shape.
Left in perfect, yeah.
Got to play the one in the bottom right, surely, and get closer.
There you go. Look, we've got a new volunteer for the commentary box.
Yeah, I've seen your message, Chris Hilly, on. I've not replied to you yet, but I have seen what you've put. And if you want to pop in, mate, give us an hand.
Chris has played in the IPA.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Yeah.
I think he's from Castleford, I think. Is it Chris? Are you Castleford area? A bit tentative there from Phil, but he's happy days. 7-6, he's fighting in there, isn't he, for his first match back. He takes it, and Paul Ali wiping his brow there.
Fair game. It's a fair
Definitely 50-50.
Yeah, it's a fair game for sure.
And I think the player likely to improve from it is Phil, because he's been out of it.
Alex 2-0 up against Chucky. Yeah, I think I've seen you, Chris, a couple of times at IPA. I went to Worlds last year. You was definitely there. Yeah, tough shot that from Paul. Tim, that's out of order.
Yeah, good luck to you. Yeah, we've got it now.
Nice use of the plant there.
Yeah. Been a little bit tough in commentary box tonight, Paul. We need that third manner in, don't we?
Yeah, it's difficult. It's very difficult, especially on like one of us popping out to play games and stuff. We need a bigger commentary booth and one more person.
Yeah. Got this into the bottom centre, does Phil? Nice little shot that. Phil slowed down and Paul's quickened up.
No, we're not getting Spencer in, not after his last attempt on commentary.
He's got one into the bottom centre. He's going a different way.
Yeah.
He's got the kiss and he's got one now into the top right. And he's, if he gets the right angle on the red near the black into the bottom right, he puts him in good shape for the
passes.
Last red. I think the one on the rail does, it passes. Yeah, I think the one on the rail passes. So if he plays this into the...
oh, I see what you mean. Just gets high enough.
Yeah, just plays a plain ball. Just one that yellow might just catch him, might run past it and go behind the yellow.
Like that?
Yeah.
It annoys me when you do that.
I wish you'd have had my pen out then.
It annoys me when you do that, it really does.
But you always have to look for the pitfalls as well.
Yes. Just covering the bag now.
He might play the red off the rail and not the yellow to the rail. Yeah, a little bit if he'd have played it a bit firmer, he would have also left the red in play. Whereas I think now Paul has got a fairly easy safety shot. He didn't want it in. He got it. He didn't want it.
Bet you couldn't play that again, Paul.
Laughing to himself.
Now then, Phil. He's got to play this penultimate red right strength, and it's a drop in the centre and black in the bottom left. He wants to be exactly where he is now. Oh, he's not hit it. He was scared to hit it. Yeah, again, he's got to be careful. So dead weight is. He's missed the pot.
Yeah.
He was up and off before he.
He was, wasn't he?
Yeah. So Paul, he's got choices. He might just roll this over the pocket and drop the white in behind the black, or he might go game. Oh, it's bounced. I think sometimes these black ball rules are very attacking, but when the older players play, they tend to want to play old school, and sometimes they miss the trick. Good contact here from Phil. A little, I won't say a fluke, because he is playing the two railer, and he has. If he makes contact, the red could go into the centre. Missed it. That should be frame over. Clever little shot there, but he's left the plant. He's got to play this a little bit pacey to run the yellow through. So a thin clip on the yellow, he's run too far. I think he'll just drop this over the pocket and snooker him again. He doesn't have to go.
Yeah, this is one of those where you
just drop it over and the black saves you.
Yeah, that'll do.
Yep. So it's in the lap of the gods for Phil.
I would have totally gone for that.
It was a really thin clip, it looked thinner. So Phil, all he can do, he's got to be careful if he comes off the side rail that he doesn't make contact with the red and the cue ball goes in to the top left. But he's got to play it with a little bit of pace, because there's no point just tapping it, because he's doing nothing. So once the cue ball, it could sour. Well, he's made contact, he needs it to run on that. Well, he's asked the question. He's got a good white, to be fair.
I was going to say, do you go long now? He's got
to play the one over the hole and come back in towards the middle of the table.
That's nice, actually, isn't it?
Played it well.
Yeah.
Will he screw it back for the black in the centre?
I would.
Cued it well.
He has. Needs a bounce a little bit. He's got one.
It's okay. Straight down. Bit quick on the shot there, but feeling confident. Takes another frame, 8-6, he resumes a 2-frame gap. Yeah, it's 50-50. But it was another long frame, another 10 minutes, that wasn't it? Is that right, yeah?
As far as Blackpool goes, that's a long frame.
Well, you've got a 17-minute frame, a 14-minute frame, several 13-minute frames. That's a very long match.
What's the quickest tonight? 2:36.
Must have had a break dish.
Yeah, 2:36 was a break dish.
I think that's what time they started.
So it might be what time we finish. Yeah, apart from the break dish, we've had a 5-minute.
Yeah, but ball's only 3 away.
We've had a 17-minute frame in Blackpool.
Yeah, Phil's got to win this match 5-2 from here now.
Cannon's on one. Them Chris has gone to it and got him. Bit of cheesy charge, gone to his nut. The bloke tell you. Phil's going to take the Reds. Yeah. Puts him on the Reds. It's not too bad, that.
No, I think he'll probably screw back out of this, can't he?
Yeah, maybe have the angle just to run it in. You could have hit the yellow, but he's got to play it in such a way. Oh, he's missed the yellow.
Good.
No, he's probably played it too for him, but he's got to play the plant now and run back round the table, hasn't he? Well, he might be able to dead weight it and hold. He doesn't want to kill the red on the rail. That's a good shot. Got a good angle now to get into good shape on these three balls, and he's got choices, hasn't he? He'd love to play right where the black spot is, basically, just before the black spot. He can take any one of the three.
Think goes black.
Yeah.
Black goes top right.
Yeah, probably does pass it. Yeah, he's played the shot what you said, Darren. Good cueing required now. Just screw it back.
I'm not sure that black does. That doesn't look like it goes top right, does it?
Goes in top centre.
Yeah, definitely.
There's 5 pockets, well, there'll be at least.
Yep.
Is he topping this? Oh, it's not too bad. No, it's a bit under it. He obviously didn't have the angle to screw it back, but he's just lost the white there.
Right.
Can he hold on the yellow? Can he pop this red and hold onto the yellow? Use the yellow as a stopper.
If he does, he's got a nice angle for the black.
Got to dig into this one, and he's just got to if he misses yellow, he'll go in the centre with a cue ball. So he's got to make contact, I would have thought, with this. Ooh, he's just avoided it. He's got a skill in. I don't know. He's got nothing. He's snookered.
Chuckles win 4-2.
Chucky wins the Thursday flyer, beating Alex Manson 4 frames to 2, taking the money down.
Tim, Chuckles takes that up.
So, Paul's got a big chance to open up the gap to 3 frames here, hasn't he? Ooh, his chances are there a little bit, and I'm not sure he's on it.
No, I think he's been unlucky there.
No, I think it's the shot before that. I think he made his own mistakes there, but it's tough for his head. Yeah, I think he's going to have to flick off it. He'll probably drop the white behind the black here. And the yellow will come round and block the red anyway. Oh, he's left. Yeah, he's okay.
Okay, but the yellow's dead.
Yeah, but if he gets the 2 shots, he'll be happy. I think he maybe might hit an outside edge of this red. Paul's still going here. Oh, he's knocked the good ball in as well. He's put pressure on himself now. A bit ambitious, that, wasn't it?
Can he cover the bag, maybe? I don't know.
Well, he doesn't really want to open that black up, sure. I'd play the yellow down towards the red. Even if he leaves a double, he's got nothing for the black, but this opens the black up. I'll tell you what. Can't believe that he's left him a chance. It's a tough shot on the red, but it's a chance that he'd be well happy with.
Paul won't be happy with that.
Well, yeah, I don't know why. Yeah, but he's going to play the black onto the red, but it's not the shot. All I have to do is put the white ball, flick the black towards the corner pocket, the top right.
Make it easily potable.
Yeah, and then make it potable and just float the white and drop the red in and the black's over the hole. I've seen these kind of shots played before in the pot of the black.
we saw one on stream, didn't we?
Yeah. So he's just got to thin this one. He's not confident enough to leave the long red with the black over the pocket. Just wants to flick off the black, get into play and get as close to the red as possible. Have a man down. Shot because I know it's like eggs in one basket, but he could have played it a little bit thinner than that and still got the same result and got closer to his work. But
it's got to cue this now.
Yeah, I think if he hits this right back, the pocket's going to take this shot. He's bang on the rail, so it's a little bit easier. Yeah, good shot.
Got to watch the middle bag now.
Yeah, I think he's going to be rolling this a little bit dead weightish. Doesn't want to. You'll soon know as soon as he touches that white ball. Ooh, he's close. He's close. He's close. So he pulls one frame back, it's 8-7 now. And how long have we been running? Nearly 3 hours? Probably take 15 minutes off before, so probably 2.5 hours, 15 frames. It's a pretty long match.
done, well done.
He's away.
Evening, Gaz. Welcome back. I'm sure you was on earlier. Was Gaz on earlier? Thought he was on earlier.
I've not seen it. It's the first time I've seen him tonight.
Gaz?
Or heard from him, should I say.
Yeah. Michael won tonight, mate.
They were close at one stage. Run away with it towards the end of the match.
These must be a plant. Let's have a quick switcheroos. Oh, yeah, they are. They're a nice plant as well.
Yep. Oh, we'd like to win on that yellow in the open there.
You wanted that one, didn't you?
Yeah.
Top right.
If he screws this back, this other yellow could skew with it. Oh, he's not hit it.
He's got to go around the world now.
For me, he has busy. Oh, he's left. Strange selection
This
there.
is getting more and more difficult.
I think he's in a rush because he's flying around the table, isn't he? He needs a good shot this, and he's also going to get a good one.
It's been a long game, Dale, but they're Cat 7 players that both going to get their chances. We give everyone a chance on stream. Yeah, if you took those out in a different order, you'd expect them to take them.
Yeah, he just rushed it a little bit. Didn't put a lot of thinking into it. Evening, Dale. Got a squeak, hasn't he? He's got a good ball after this one over the middle to get him to his last ball. He's got to leave a good angle. He's got the angle. He's just going to get a good pot and get the cue ball out. Doesn't want to run too far, and he has.
He's way too far there.
All that to do was stay anywhere top side of the blue spot.
Just flick this out now. Be behind the black. He hasn't got to go, has he?
No,
he has not got to go.
No, he hasn't. Can he screw it back out off the side rail and back out? But he's got to avoid the top right with the cue ball. He's played a good ball, but he's just covered the red with the black. A little bit unfortunate.
He shouldn't have gone game there. Definitely not. The knockout was really good tonight. Chucky won 4-2 in the end over Alex Manson. But it was good. We decided to up it from £2 to £5 a player. Made it a little bit more interesting. I think you'll get more and more turning up for that as the weeks go on.
Yeah. What can he do here? What can he do? Oh, that's a good shot, that. If it stays out. Oh, that's unlucky.
That's unlucky.
You couldn't see that enough, to be fair, could you?
You'd never expected to get through that.
What a shot he played as well. Clever shot. So that could be a gimme. And that would have been a massive frame there for Phil. He'd be kicking himself.
Cheers, Just. Thanks for the knowledge, mate.
He's going for it in one shot, and this is dangerous. It can be missed. Oh, he's cued it well.
He's cued that really well.
He has. He likes to go for him, doesn't he? Yes, takes the frame. 2 away. And Phil will be thinking I had my chances, and I tell you what, whatever happens in this game, both players will be thinking it's definitely a rematch.
Yeah, it is. It's a very good rematch.
Yeah. They both had chances in most frames, haven't they?
I think they both forgot they're on stream by now.
Slip road shut for them, one does.
Yes, I'm going to have to go a different way home.
So this is a frame for Phil that he wants to be taking. It's a big frame for him, that like the last one was, to be fair. He likes the cut break. Second ball down. Don't know about that break. Play it sometimes, but like I prefer to stand up and hit him.
I don't think you can get as much into it on that one.
No.
I play the same from the same place now, but I hit the front ball, and that seems to work really well.
So he's going to clip this yellow in and get the other yellow out near the black. He's got to start. It's okay. It's a skill shot.
Well, no, it's not. It's open, isn't it? It's still open.
Yep.
Sorry, put colours on too early.
He's still not on anything, so.
Technically, it's possible to get down to the black and still be open table, isn't it?
I've never seen it yet.
No, I've never seen it, but it's technically possible.
Yeah. This is where Phil has to understand the rules. Probably does if you see him play. He should be playing the yellows. He's got a yellow there into the top centre, hasn't he? So
yeah,
basically that puts him where he wants to be. He's studying this one.
And talking about this ball. Oh, sorry, everybody. That ball in there.
Yeah.
Be nice if he can.
Definitely.
And he goes reds just to prove us wrong.
Well, I'm a bit surprised, but
thinking about getting this one off the cushion with his shot.
I just don't get it, because if you're playing red, you played the red into the bottom centre. He's played it well enough, to be fair, but
he has.
Again, it's a little bit of a cruel bounce, but
does this red go into top right now?
It does, but if he can chip the red into the top left and put the cue ball back towards this
back where it is now,
then he's in better shape.
Yeah, he hasn't got to come up and down.
Yeah. I'm not 100% sure. I said earlier that I don't think he understands the rules, because he earlier had a skill shot for the black and he refused to finish because the black was tied up, but it was he risked it. So this could put him in trouble now.
A little bit less. Yeah, I don't think he can see that now.
That doesn't go. Does it go off the red? We've seen a shot there.
That wasn't a bad effort, but I think that yellow passes now.
Yeah. This is a good chance for Paul to get on the hill now. There's not a difficult ball on the table for him. He can only make it difficult himself. So it's a big chance. Oh, that helps a little bit as well. Just a little nudge on the red. You can't see him falling out of position. And he just has.
I'll put the colours on because we've been crap again.
Yeah, you don't want to be screwing this off the rail. I'd be playing ball. He's missed the pot. Yeah, he could have just come back out. Yeah. He puts himself in good winning positions and then breaks down, doesn't he, a little bit?
I don't think Phil's got an easy shot here though.
No, he hasn't. But he's getting shots back at table where he shouldn't have seen.
Yeah, he's coming back when he shouldn't have a chance.
I mean,
you only get away with those so many times, don't you?
Yeah. Phil might be forced to play the red onto red to block the yellow. There is a red towards the centre top cushion there, but I'm not sure if he can hide off this one.
I always find it really hard to judge if you're not aiming for a pocket.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
That's it. See, he's left
got
the block.
shot.
Yeah, he's left.
Got a shot.
It was very dangerous.
And he hasn't got to do anything. He just got to make sure of this pot, hasn't he?
He's going to make sure he stays on the same ball after this. Yeah, he's okay there. He's got to take the one over the pocket and play position. Just lost the white again a little bit. But,
just wanted to be high on this, didn't he?
Yeah. He probably just dropped this in, you know. He might even play the double. He has done, and the black does go.
What? That's a nice double.
Yeah, the black just doesn't got the angle, does on the other. Just see it better on.
Oh, can't switch quick enough. Let's quick switch. Yes, made it.
Yeah, nails it. He puts it with the hills. A good shot. Good black. So he's the first at 10. So it's last chance saloon for Phil Noon. Liam Lee's throwing challenges down. Cat 8 Phil, Liam. Players, Phil just gone for a toilet break. He's back, so he's got to win 4-0 from here now as Phil. And it's ball to break, he might not have another shot. Yeah, it's 13-9 on Lou's game. It's a big break there, and he's got a chance. He's taking the red balls. The first red into the centre. He's missed it. It was a great chance he had there. So.
I'm going to update that outside score. 13-9.
Phil got reds.
Oh, well done. Sorry about the colours, we get there eventually.
Yeah. The biggest frame of the match for Phil. He's played that well. He's okay there. Perfect judgment of the cue ball there. Throwing everything at it now.
Yeah, Christopher is a massive comeback there. 13-9. It is now.
He's missed it. He was absolutely bang on it as well. Played a great positional shot, but forgot to pot the ball.
That's a tiny bit harsh.
It's true. He's maybe just played a good white there, but I don't think he's got the snooker.
I think this one goes to the top
he's
left.
tried to hide it behind the black, but I think he's left this red into the top left.
Let's have a little look. Does it go? Doesn't look like it from there, does it? Looking at the table, it goes. But
it definitely
from there,
goes.
it doesn't look like it.
Definitely goes.
John? Yes, it's been a long game, isn't it? Absolutely.
It has for a race to 11. It has,
definitely, We're into the 3-hour stage.
But you can guarantee that these two have enjoyed it. There's no two ways about it. We can't all be Appletons, can we, eh? Oh, look at that. Well, it's true.
I think he might have angled him there. He might have got a snooker out of that. Yeah, we can definitely. He might knock this yellow off. Knock the yellow halfway up the rail.
Yeah.
Oh, he might knock the red in as well.
That's actually a really good shot because
If he's left to plant, it is.
Yeah, I think.
But if he's left to plant, he's still got to be careful because the cue ball's travelling away.
It's got to come up and down, isn't
But
it?
if he plays that and he catches not on plumb centre, the red's going to the rail.
Yeah.
And if he plays the white ball, he could hold on the yellow and be in no man's land like that. So it wasn't to be there, and that has put him in trouble. Sorry, pal. No. This is a bit narrow, this, you know, but
This is hard.
it's not a total snooker, so he's got to be careful.
Yeah.
Because if he comes 2 rails and it's a red, it's a foul. Unless he makes a rail after. So he's got to be really careful with this one. And I tell you what, I think he's missing it direct.
Yeah, he's too far past it, isn't he? Yeah, black first.
There's a foul.
So, great
Advantage
chance for Paul.
ball.
Would you play it from here?
I just flicked the yellow. To be fair, I just flicked the yellow off the bottom rail, fetch it into play, and everything's there, Darren. It's only himself to blame.
Probably want to move, prove one of them though. You know what I mean?
Easy plan. He's going to kill the red.
Yeah, it's not a bad.
Yeah, it's not a bad shout really. Just kill the red and leave the white where it is. He hasn't killed the red. He's fetched it into.
Yeah, don't put it over the one pocket
He's
that you
down,
need.
before that red stopped, he was down his next shot. Just run it through a couple of inch.
That's yeah, that's a little bit straighter than he wanted.
He could have played that a little bit better. Just run it a little bit further than he wanted.
Does he put it, or does he put it over the bag?
Could spew it out. Now he's got to play the plant now for me. But this is not to give me a bit of distance. He's played it well.
Played that really well.
So now 4 balls away from £100. Oh, he's missed it.
And I think the red's on. I think the red's on still.
That's a bad miss. For me, he should have took the ball over the pocket.
Yeah.
And guaranteed it. So it's 10-8, and that's a frame that Paul should not have lost.
No, he should have won that one. Yeah, Jimmy, Paul should have taken those. Yeah, he comes straight off the side of that pack. He's done that a couple of times tonight, actually. Now, does Paul go for it and take the black off the cushion right now? Don't think it's an easy finish, no matter what way you take them. Chris Woods on the hill, 14-9. Yeah, guys. He'll be happy with that, but he needs to think about this red and black that's on this cushion. Can he get onto it now with a bit of side? No, is it the yellow? Now, Paul, do you just... It's not frozen, so you can just come up and down. Just give it a nudge. Yeah, that's not the end of the world. Yeah, I don't think he's quite got the angle to double it. Yeah, develop it. You're in control of the frame, Paul. There's no reason to rush. But then again, black ball rules is one skill shot away from taking this frame as well. So what, you can actually take it now. If he cues it really nicely, I wouldn't have taken this ball to get to it, but if he cued it nicely, he could get into that red. I'd be taking, if he wanted to go for it, I'd be taking that ball there. And I think if he takes this ball, he can get into that red. I think he's just about okay. You can see this into the middle. Yeah, black didn't move, he's fine. Now he's got the same. No, I'm not sure he's got the same shot again actually. He's got a got to get into it now if he wants to pot this red. Yeah, he's gone for it. That's a lovely shot. Absolutely lovely shot. He can just stun this up now and he'll be okay for the yellow into the bottom right again. Or he can hit it a little bit harder and come all the way up for the one into the top left. It's just down to the pattern now. Yeah, he's decided not to go for it. Yeah, probably not the worst idea in the world. Total called. Yeah, nice little flick. He's hit a cushion anyway, so it wouldn't have mattered. I'll be tempted to take this ball now actually. If you take it now, you're naturally coming straight down. Yeah, I think he's having a bit of a look at it. I'll be tempted to take it. And at least then you're in this area of the table. Fairly sure he went for the pot there, but he definitely come off well.
Is he running back in? Is he snooking in? Is this going to the wire?
Yes, it's very tip-tappy now. Ball in hand for me, you would expect these to be gone, there's no two ways about it. He's asked for the white. This yellow, anywhere in this area, and he's there.
Chance for Phil to get another frame
He's
back.
over it that little bit.
But he's got one. He's still got a shot. He's going to have to take the one nearest the pocket now.
Take this one.
Yeah. Still got to be careful with the cue ball though. He might be okay if he's got one, he's onto one in the centre. He's okay. Play the one into the bottom centre and he's natural then. He's not, he's going to play the one into the top right first.
Yeah, going to come.
Yeah, for me he's dead straight on the one in the centre.
Needs to be up here somewhere.
But it's his choice. He's okay. He might have to just run this off the bottom rail, maybe side rail and black in same pocket. He's not hit it. So if he'd have played the one in the centre to start with,
yeah,
it's a drop in, it's one cushion, black in there, but it's gone the wrong way. But it's a tough black now.
It's white close to the middle.
I think he just misses the middle, but he's got to keep his eye on the pot. That's missed. And that was a massive, massive chance. And he knows now it's out of his hands. It's a big chance now for Paul to close out this match.
Yeah, that's nice.
You win,
that's
Paul.
A nice shot.
Chris Wood wins.
Chris Wood wins 15-9.
15-9.
And it looks like Paul's going
to finish it off. Cue ball.
Where's
Cue
it
ball.
going?
Oh,
okay.
He
was
It's okay.
that.
He's turned around. It hasn't stopped rolling.
Yeah. But it turned out to be an interesting game. It was a long match, but very interesting. 11-8, and it could have been a different story.
Yeah. Every game's finished at exactly the same time tonight.
Yes, it could have been 11-8 the other way around. So that's the stream game over tonight, guys. We hope you enjoyed it, watching it with on a Thursday night. Also, congratulations to Chucky Denton winning the Thursday Flyer, beating Alex Manson in the final. But Paul Camplin takes the show tonight. He steals the show, takes the money home with him tonight. And they'll be glad that one's out of the way.
Yeah, looks like Paul's got
a bit of a grueler.
Paul's got a few supporters on here tonight.
Yes.
I hope you've enjoyed that. We're going to have a word with Paul, hopefully.
Have a quick word with our winner tonight, Paul Camplin. A bit of a grueling match, that a tough game.
Yeah, very tough. He's a very, very difficult player to play.
Yeah, old school as well.
Like, but some of his shots were living in no man's land.
Yeah, I think he was quite clever at, if he couldn't win the frame, trying to save it. But on what we saw, it was very 50-50 that game.
Yeah, it was very fair. I've never met Phil before, but so I didn't really know what to expect. Everyone I spoke to just said, it's a fair
yeah,
match,
definitely.
And, you find it hard to beat him, and he'll find it hard to beat you.
Yeah.
And that's exactly how it worked.
Yeah, he just said same. He says, great game, nice fella, and he said he was happy to be involved in it. Playing on stream's a little bit different.
It is a bit different, and that table's like an ice rink. And
yeah, it flies.
At the beginning, you probably should. Even at end, you miss a pot, it bounces straight.
It's everybody who plays on it. Basically, the first 3 or 4 frames, you're testing the table, and it's hard to judge it.
I started to enjoy it a bit later in the match, but the early frames kind of got me.
Yeah,
we're hard to keep in it really at first.
You opened up the 2 and 3 frame gap when you quickened up. You started playing a bit more natural. And then obviously you were getting your chances, and you started knocking some good long balls in.
It's also a very slow play, and I found myself daydreaming when I was putting 3 or 4 balls, and I was losing a bit of concentration. And
I had to wake Darren up a few times.
That's all a matter of winning it. And, I quite enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Quite enjoyed it.
Good, Paul. Absolute pleasure to have you on the stream, mate. And well done on your victory. Pleasure, Paul. No, mate, we're fine. Thank you. Yep, I know. Yeah, so anyway, it's a great result for Paul against Phil tonight, taking the match. What was it, 11-8? 11-8, so as always, that's the end of the stream for Thursday night, but we'll be back with you again next Thursday. So it's a good night from me.
Yeah, and good night from him. Thank you, everybody.
Good night. Thank you.
Good night.